Hello friends, how's it going? My name is Mike. This channel's well. Thank you for joining me today. We're talking about Group A's announcement. Came out this morning at 6:55 a.m. I'm recording this on my first break of the day, so the market can definitely go up or down or stay sideways from what you're about to see, but the video is about Group A's announcement. So the first section of this video is going to be all about the weeklies. The second section is going to be about the 4 weeklies. Now, the reason, if you're new here, the reason I say 4 weekly is because these come out every 4 weeks, which means they will be paid 13 times in a year, which is pretty cool to see. But Group A, this is the 10th edition, by the way. So that means they've been doing these groupings for 10 months now. So Group A was the first one to come out. Yeah, so it's kind of exciting to see that. So first thing I want to talk about with you is a little bit of housekeeping over here. My channel's been growing, expanding, and I'm excited to see some growth here. This is the section I want to look at. This is a little concerning. 65% of the people watching this video are not subscribed. So if I can get you to hit the button down below and you enjoy content on high yield distribution paying ETFs, well, you've come to the right community here. We all love this stuff. We talk about it all the time. And I do a lot of lives where I answer questions and chit chat with you. So I'd love to have you as a long-term subscriber to my channel with the rest of the people, just over 7,100 other subscribers. So thank you very much for hitting that button. Let's get into the action here. I went into Twitter to find the information, actually, because I didn't find it on YieldMax's website. They haven't posted it yet at the time of this recording. So I found this right here, and it opened up this right here, which is the thing that I was looking for the most. And this is going to be all of the weekly and the 4 weekly distribution announcements. Now, to put this into a calendar for you, today is the announcement day. Tomorrow is the X distribution date. What you will most likely see is a dip in the price with the price of the distribution here, depending on the market's fluctuation up or down. There is some concerns in the market today that more tariff conversation is going to be coming out to 7 or 8 different countries, so that could have an effect on the market. You know, so many things can have an effect on the market, though, right? All right, let's go into it. So we have CHPY paying out 34 cents. This is YieldMax's semiconductor portfolio, 34 cents. Remember, this is every single week it pays out. And I'm going to zoom into this just a little bit for you so you can see last week was 42, 37, 40, 40, 34, 38. So its lowest distribution yet. Volatility has slowed down a little bit, or implied volatility, but you know, the market's in a bull market run right now, and I think you know, it's just slowed down a little bit here. That has something to do with that. Let's go look at the share price. Doing really, really well, $55 a share price, up 1%, 1.34% in the last 5 days. And why is 5 days important? It's because this pays out every 5 days. What we're not noticing on here is the X distribution day drop, which would have been Thursday. But then the market was kind of a weird market last week, right? Because of the 4th of July here. But yeah, I'm not seeing any huge, massive drop here in share price in that time. So it must have had an up day on that day as well. Over the month here, up 4%. And since it's come out, which was in January, oh, I lied to you. April. Oh, it just came out April. Oh, that's cool. Up 21%. That's incredible. That's really, really good. Let's go look at the next one here. GPTY, AI and tech portfolio paying out 29 cents. A little bit lower than usual, right? But pretty much in line with almost every single payment they've paid so far, 29 cents. So at least you know what you're getting. I love that about my ETFs. Whenever I know that, hey, I'm counting on it to be 29 cents every single week. I like that a lot. Share price $47.14, up 0.83%. Last Thursday was the X distribution date, so let's go take a look here. It's probably this right here, right? Yeah, it could have been that was the dip. So let's go from here all the way up to here. It's up 1.19% since the X date. That's great. That's good news. This thing came out in January 23rd and down 5% in share price, but you are getting that really consistent income. So I'm gathering that it's probably net even, or even you might be up a little bit right now at this stage with the amount of distributions that have come in so far. Cool. Next up, we have LFGY, YieldMax's crypto industry tech portfolio, paying out 48 cents. LFGY pretty much pays out 48 cents every single week. So you can see 46, 48, 46, 47, 46. So again, consistency is good here. Really, really good consistency for LFGY. Share price, though, not as nice as the previous two here. Over the last week, down almost 1%, and since it's come out, down 22%. Now, this did go through that April 8th, April 4th downswing. I mean, it had some bigger downswings up to that moment. From that April 8th to today, it's up 27%, which is very good. Just so you know, a lot of shares of stocks out there are up 15%, so up 27% is really good. But yeah, you're getting that consistent distribution every single week. Nice. Let's go to QDTY, paying 19 cents. This is following the QQQs. 19 cents is its biggest payment in the last 2 weeks here. And 23, 25, 23, 31. So yeah, not too bad for QDTY. Share price $44.15, up 0.12. So pretty much flat. For me, I love investments. This is going to sound weird if you're new, but I love ETFs that are flat in price that pay me out a distribution every week. I love that personally. Let's go look at this thing since it's come out, down 12%. And it came out on February 14th, the day of love. But down 12% since it's come out, but it has paid out a wicked amount of distribution so far. Let's go take a look at RDTY next year, paying out 30 cents. I think RDTY might be the best out of the three. We'll take a look at share price appreciation or depreciation coming up here. But 30 cents is huge for RDTY. It's hovering from 20 to 35 cents. It looks like. Wow, there's a couple 46 cents there, 45. So yeah, I mean 30 cents, there's a 20 cent, right? So 20 cents looks like it's low. 30 is kind of right in the middle. Pretty darn good. RDTY share price kicking butt here as well. Up 0.42% this week. Just hovering around over the last month here. And since it's come out, down 5%, 5.33%. But incredible distribution so far for this one. So out of the three, I think RDTY has been the best so far. Past performance doesn't mean it's going to happen in the future. And by the way, this is not advice. I'm not a financial advisor. If you want to seek financial advice from somebody, seek a professional. I am just sharing what we're looking at here in my opinion. But my opinion doesn't mean anything because I'm not invested in any of this stuff. I don't have a financial background. I'm just some guy on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. SDTY, 13 cents. This one usually will pay the lowest because it follows the S&P 500, which is, traditionally up 10 to 13% a year. Doesn't really move or fluctuate too much, which means that the calls on this are not going to be as lucrative. That implied volatility is lower. So that's going to be lower than usual. But 13 cents, not too bad here. Let's go look at it. Okay, last week was 16, the week before 11, 22, 22, 21, 25, 27. So it's pretty low compared to those other ones in there. SDTY share price, $45 over the last week, down 0.12%. And since it's come out, down 9.68% or almost 10%. So, I mean, for this one, it's not juicy enough for me. And I do love the S&P 500 as an investment, but for me, this one's not really paying my bills too much here. So we have 3 more to go. Probably the most popular one right now. And by the way, after this video, I'm going to be recording a second video for tomorrow's release on ULTY and my upcoming purchase on ULTY. I've got cash sitting in my account ready to go, ready to be deployed, but ULTY here paying out 9 cents. Old faithful, right? Since April till now, it pays out 7, 8, 9, or 10 cents. every single week. The share price just kind of stays flat. Let's look into it a little bit more over here. ULTY 9 cents. So you can see here 99899 right? 10. There we go. So you can kind of catch the drift of what ULTY's up to over here. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and post a link for the ULTY video that I had just made that's popping off right now. I'm going to post it right above right now. And I'm also going to put it at the very end of this video if you want to watch it, okay? Pretty cool. So ULTY doing pretty well. Share price hanging around here. If you look over the last 5 days, up 0.32%. Nothing to really write home about, but it did have a couple spikes down here throughout the week, which is pretty amazing that it's still just hovering at 0.72%. All right, so then we have two more. We have YMAG paying out 12 cents. YMAG 12 cents. Let's take a look here. 5 cents last week, 15, 16, 17, 20. So usually every fourth week it'll pay out really, really low. So we should have 3 weeks in a row of at least the 17 cents. I mean, statistically or historically speaking, right? You can see the numbers sitting right here. So you hope that maybe they go 17 at least next week and a little bit more. YMAG has a lot of your money in it. Let's go take a look at it. $358 million fund right now in AUM, assets under management, which just means that that's your money in the fund and they're working hard to make you a consistent income. Here's YMAG's price. Let's go look over the last 5 days up here. Very, very small little amount up, but yesterday had a good day. Let's go to 6 months, down 18%, and then there's that April 8th date, right, until today, up 14%. And since it's come out here, down 24%, but this thing's been out since February of 2024, which means that you've been getting consistent distributions for a year and a half now. We got one more on the weeklies, then we're going to get to the 4 weeklies. So down at the very bottom of the screen to my, is it my right? Over here, 13 cents for YMAX. YMAX, it's its lowest payment in a very long time, actually. So last time it paid 13 cents was back in April. 13 cents, YMAX, $13.70 over the last week, just kind of hanging around, not doing too much. But I mean, over the last year, down 31%. And again, this came out January of 2024. So you've had this for a year and a half officially, almost a year and 7 months now. And yeah, you've consistently brought in that income. This is a weekly pair. And share price, you know, let's go look over the last month, just hanging out, which I like. I like that. And then, you know, ever since that April 4th, April 8th date, up 15%. I like that too. But yeah, just to answer that question, I'm not invested in every single ETF and stock in the world. So when you say why not YMAX, it's because I have other ones that I've invested my money in. But you know, if you like it, invest in it. That's what I would say. Let's go take a look at the 4 weeklies here, and then if you can hit the like, subscribe button for me. Remember, I'd love to have you as part of our community over here. We are a solid group of 7,100 people. Let's bring it up to 10,000 before Christmas. So we have the Berkshire Hathaway. This is a brand new fund over at YieldMax. BRKC is the symbol. For me, I didn't think this thing was going to be super volatile. It was out for a little bit here. We'll take a look at how long it's been out for over at YieldMax, but it's not a fund for me. It's not very volatile. I mean, it should pay consistently low, but also the share price shouldn't dip or change at all either because, I mean, just Berkshire Hathaway, right? It goes up a little bit every so often. So it's paying out 50 cents. So congratulations to those who are involved with it. I'm curious how much money is in it. I bet you it's under 3 million. What do you guys think? Let's look. Oh, just over 3 million. That's pretty good. 3.69 million dollars. It's its first payment ever. It's got the same expense ratio as all of the other 4 weeklies, which is 0.99. Now, I probably shouldn't lump all of them into 0.999. There might be a couple that are a little higher, but yeah, there you go. So Berkshire Hathaway share price hanging around. No chart available on the 1 day, but it's been out here since June the 5th. Be with you. Down 37 cents in that point. So you're up, right? Hey, you're up if you get this payment. Way to go. Let's take a look at another one. Crash, paying out 21 cents. This is a TSLY inverse, if you will, which means it's betting on the downside of Tesla. And so Crash paying out 21 cents. It's lower than every other month so far. Some people like the inverses, not me. Here's part of the reason why I don't like the inverses is the share price is also inversed. Over the last month, down 2%. Over the last 6 months, down 21%. And since it's come out here, down 75% in share price. Next, we have feet. Only feet paying $1.44 here. Pretty darn good. For $1.44, equaling the May payment here. I'm curious how much money is in this one as well. 18 million, so it's a smaller fund over at YieldMax. 0.99%. Oh, see, there we go. 1.28% gross expense ratio, which means it's costing you a little bit more money to have your money in this fund. Feet share price $37 over the last month here, up 1.64%. Since it's come out, down 21% or $10.22. It came out on December 20th, 2024. So we're looking at 8 months of coverage here. And if we go back to this, 8 months of coverage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 payments, all in the dollar range. But, oh, actually, no, I lied to you there. It's clear as day. 69 cents right there. Has that equal to the $10? It's real close. Really, really close. Let's do the math really quick. Let's call this one $4. 470. 570. So 630. Let's call this 778. It's probably paid around $9, almost $10 in distribution. So you're pretty much even on this so far. Share price, though, I mean, since April 4th till now is up 13.9%, right? So it had that huge dip right around January, February, down 31% in that time, but it's worked its way back up here. So we can't really look too negatively on that because most stocks and ETFs did have that massive dip in around February to April. Next one is going to be FIVY. $1.02 coming out for FIVY here. Yeah, pretty good, right? It came out at the same time as Only Feet there. $1.02. So far it's paid $1.06, $97, $2.70, $1.12, and $1.67. FIVY share price doing pretty decent here, $40.41. The Dorsey Wright Hybrid 5 Income. I haven't really paid too much attention to this fund, but something like they can replace the actual stocks inside of this fund. And they go off like the top 5 funds out there, something like that. If you want to know more about it, head over to YieldMax's website. You can go down here. You can take a look at what they have. Here's some of their holdings right here. So Netflix. They have. Oh, I see. Okay, so they have like Netflix. They have FIVY. They have JPMO. They have GOOY. Oh, okay. That's kind of neat, right? That's pretty cool. Then they also hold the underlying companies there as well. But if you want to know more about that information, hit the download all holdings. It'll show you every single position that they have. Currently, this fund itself has $10,096,000. I don't know if that's actually 100% accurate on the 96,000 part, but 10 mil. Let's call it 11 mil in that fund at the moment. All right, so some more of the historical ones. GOOY's been around since a very long time, paying out 30 cents. GOOY doesn't pay a lot of money in distributions, so 30 cents is its lowest payment since November. GOOY's share price, $12.33. It shouldn't be this low. I'm not too sure why. I haven't paid attention to this one too much, but if you look at last 6 months here, it did have some peaks up here in February at $15, and then since then down 21%. But I mean, if we look at the 5 years, just kind of a steady downswing, down 40% share price, but since April 4th till now, up 9%, which is not the same growth as most of the other funds out there in the world, which are hovering around 15%. Next, we have OARK. Kathy Wood special, 34 cents here. 39, 31, 29, 32. So it's pretty consistent in that 30-cent range, which is good to see. This is going to be the second longest fund that YieldMax has had. $75 million in the fund right now. OARK share price hanging around at $9. Look at that upswing in the last 1 month, up 7%. That's amazing. If we do April, let's do April 8th till today, up 35%. That's incredible. So you got to be happy about that. You were probably real nervous right here at the $6.62 range. But I mean, if we look at it overall, down 55%. But this thing came out on November 25th, 2022. So it's been around a very long time. It's paid out a lot of distributions here. You know, might be a good one for you to go take a look at, like a website that shows you all of the distributions and your total return, things like that. Next, we have SNOY. Some people on online forums were a little bit wondering, like, what happened here? 47 cents seems low for SNOY. SNOY has been paying out some really big distributions in its time out there in the world. So this is quite a bit lower than every other month. For me, I would encourage you, if you are in any of these funds, to go to YieldMax's website, especially the funds that a lot of people don't cover, and go to the holdings section and open up download all holdings sitting right here. You can see what they're invested in. You can kind of see, you know, how much money they brought in from creating a strike price on a call and how much money they brought in from creating synthetic options. It gives you a good understanding of how much money roughly you might be making from this. And for me, I would go look at it a couple times a week if I was invested in SNOY. It's what I do with my holdings, which is now the newest one is HUI, Misty, Nvidia, Coney. I look at it all the time just to kind of see where what they're doing, and I have an okay understanding of what their money is doing for me, right? So SNOY has $92 million of your money in it. SNOY's share price doing pretty good, actually. You can see down 11 cents today. Over the last month, down 3% share price. Probably has something to do with SNOY is Squarespace, I think. But I mean, since it's come out, down 15%, just $3. It did have some massive swings down and up. Look at that big one. I think that was around earnings. And then April 4th till today, up 24%. Still, that's really, really good. But yeah, you're getting a decent distribution. Not as amazing as it has been, but decent. All right, next up, we have TSLY paying out 38 cents. Lower. It's its lowest distribution ever, I believe, 38 cents. TSLY here, $7.76. This was a reverse split a year and 4 months ago. It was like March, February of last year. Over the last month here, down 7.57%. And then over the last year, down 55%. Since it's come out, down 81% in share price. But you are getting a distribution, I suppose. I said it during the crash conversation. It's the same thing for TSLY. The spikes in Tesla's share price is too dramatic. It goes up, it goes down. And I'm not interested in this one anymore. Next, we have TSMY, 63 cents. Lower than the last two. TSMY share price $16.75 over the last month here, up 2.76%. So that's good. Your share price is going up. You know, since it's come out here, down 16%, almost 17%. But since April the 8th, be with you. Let's go from the 4th, 27% up. Really good. Excuse me, I had to cough. I'm not stopping this recording for anything. We have a couple more. We have XOMO. I'm going to call it XOMO. I don't know why I'm calling it XOMO, but this is going to be your Exxon Mobil. 36 cents higher. Hey, finally, we got something higher than last month here or 4 weeks ago. 36 cents. So, you know, it's hovering from 20 to 40 cents. Let's just call it 20 to 36 cents every single month. XOMO share price $12.98 over the last month, up 3.34%. Woohoo! And since it's come out, down 70%. Oh, geez, look at this. That's, I mean, look at, though, from this massive downswing a year and a half ago till now, down 25%. in share price, but you are getting a good distribution. So we got one more, YBIT. This is YieldMax Bitcoin play, paying out 38 cents. And higher than last month, but you know, this thing is up and down like a yo-yo. I guess as the crypto market goes up and down, it goes up and down as well in distributions. YBIT share price 10.75 last month here, up or down 1.10% and down 46% since it came out April 26, 2024. So it is a year and 2 months old, give or take a couple days there, down almost half of its value in that time, but you are getting a distribution throughout that time. So which one of these funds are you in? Which one of these funds has you excited? Tell me about your feelings. Let's get deep in the comments here. Yeah, for me, I'm not invested in any of those. I did recently invest in 8 ULTY. Tomorrow I dropped the hammer from my Misty distribution. I'm going to buy more on X distribution date, which I'm excited about, but we'll see how that journey goes. Follow along if you want to see how it goes. I'll report my findings as we go. If you enjoyed this content, I hope you hit the like, the subscribe, and I can't wait to see you again on the next video. My name is Mike. This is Health and Wealth. Have a great day. Oh, wait, hit this video. Bye for now.